Okay, so covering order of operations. This is from Primetime 4.3. What order do we do our mathematical operations? Do we divide first? Do we add first, subtract first, multiply first? That's what we're going to be covering today, okay? Here's a good example to kind of illustrate what I'm talking about. If I have 12 divided by 4 times 3, okay? I wanted to figure out what the answer to this is. There's a couple ways I can go about it. I can divide first. 12 divided by 4. I know 12 divided by 4 is 3. And then I'm going to multiply second times 3 is equal to 9. Okay? But I could take this same problem right here and say 12 divided by 4 times 3. And what if I multiplied first? 4 times 3 is 12. And I'm going to divide 12 by 12 is equal to 1. So over here, when I divided first, I got 9, and when I multiplied first, I got 1. This is a problem. So mathematicians have decided on a specific order of operations so we're always on the same page. And the acronym that we use to remember that is PEMDAS. PEMDAS, just like that. Okay, so the first thing that we do when we're going through a problem is we look to reduce everything that's in parentheses, and that's what that P stands for. So P parentheses. Okay, and maybe an example I could use is if I have 5 plus, let's do 3 plus 2. And I know that I'm going to reduce everything inside here first before I add. I'm not going to do 5 plus 3. Okay, I'm going to do all these parentheses first. So 5 plus 3, or 3 plus 2 is 5. So this is going to be 5 plus 5. Now that everything is reduced inside the parentheses, I can add. Is equal to 10. Cool. Now let's go on to this E right here. Underline this. The E is just for exponents. And you remember we just learned about exponents. In a way to reduce our prime factorization. So if I have, let's say, 3 plus 3 squared. Okay. Before I add these 3's together, I'm gonna calculate this exponent. I'm gonna reduce this exponent. So I know 3 squared, 3 times 3. Well, that's what that means. There's the exponent is 2. So 3 to the second power means 3 times 3. That's 9. So this is going to be 3 plus 9 equals 12. And so we do that part. Now, the M and the D go together. So we say multiplication and division. Let's underline that D. And it's really important we understand when we do multiplication and division, we always move from left to right. So multiplication doesn't come first or division comes first, whichever is left, right? And we can see that even here in the original example I did, right? 12 divided by 4 times 3. The right answer is actually 9 up here because I do left to right. Doesn't matter multiplication or division. 12 divided by 4 is going to be 3 times 3. Now I multiply second equals 9. Multiplication, division from left to right. The next is addition and subtraction. And the same thing applies here. This is all from left to right. Addition, subtraction. So we see we have PEMDAS, PEMDAS. This is the last step here. Okay? So if I have, let's say, 12 minus 4 plus 5, I'm going to say 12 minus 4 first. 12 minus 4 is going to be 8, plus 5 is going to be equal to 13, right there. Okay, so let's try maybe a kind of a more complicated example. Say we had right here, let's go 5 plus 14 minus 2 divided by 2 squared minus 2 times 3. Now this looks like it could be really challenging, okay? But it's actually quite simple once I realize I just need to go in the proper order. So let's start out with P, parentheses. I'm going to reduce everything in parentheses, okay? There's one parentheses over here, but it's already reduced to one number, so I don't really need to worry about this. This is more just multiplication. Remember, anytime we use parentheses, it denotes multiplication. So this is the one I have to worry about. 14 minus 2. That's going to be 12. 12. Right there. So 5 plus 12 divided by 2 squared minus 2 times 3. Okay? The next thing is exponents. I'm going to reduce all my exponents. So only exponent I have is right here, 2 squared. I know 2 squared is 4 because 2 times 2 is 4. So right here we're going to go 5 plus 12 divided by 4 minus 2 times 3. All right, now we're at the E. Now we're going down to multiplication division, and we're moving left to right. That's addition, so we'll leave that alone. And then here, I'm sorry, that's addition. So this is division. This is the first one we're going to come across. Actually, it's the only one too, so we know this is going to be next. So 12 divided by 4 is going to be 3. So I have 5 plus 3 minus 2. Actually, I should reduce this one too, huh? Because this is multiplication. 2 times 3 is going to be 6. Minus 6. Awesome. We're almost done. 5 plus 3 minus 6. In addition and subtraction, that's all we have left. All we need to do now is move left to right. 5 plus 3 is 8. Right? Minus 6. And I know 8 minus 6 is equal to 2. So here's my answer, 2. All right.